I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz. Welcome to 1000 rep glutes. Today we're going to be working our glutes from all different angles, all on the mat, all without any extra equipment. Now it's 1000 reps, but don't worry, we're breaking it up, 500 reps per side, and we're doing 10 different exercises. So it's really only 50 reps each exercise. But we are going to fully fatigue one side before moving on to the next. Now, because this is more of an advanced workout, you want to make sure that you just go to your point of challenge. If you need to press pause and go a little bit slower and catch up, take some little mini breaks here and there. There's absolutely no shame in that. You do you, and make sure that you're challenged the entire way through. And if you can't do all 50 reps today, that's totally fine. Maybe next time you'll be able to do a few more. If you are a bit crazy and you want to make it burn even more, just add some light ankle weights or maybe a resistance loop that will work for some of the exercises. You might have to play around with it, but make sure that you take it off when you're really finding that you're losing form. Okay, so don't be a hero, don't wear heavy ankle weights and then not be able to do the exercise with perfect form. We don't want any injuries. So we're going to get started straight away, and we get to lie down on our bellies. How good is that? So lie down on your belly, and your upper body can either be up on your elbows, or if you want to relax all the way down, you can come further down and even lay your head down. But make sure that once you see the exercise, you just concentrate on doing the reps without actually looking at me all the time, because I want your neck to be in nice alignment with your spine. So what we're going to do is keep our legs kind of hip width apart, point your toe, we're going to raise up the front leg, and we're going to come across and then out and down, across, out and down. 3, 4. And because I'm going to be counting a lot in my head most of the time, it means I'm not going to be able to cue you as much. So make sure you get the setup right at the beginning of each exercise. Across and down. 13, 14. So you want to make sure your leg is super straight here, and you're sweeping it across horizontally, keeping the knee facing the mat. 19, 20. Keep breathing. That's already halfway. Make sure you lift as high as you can, okay? You want to try and clear the other leg. You're not going right across, it's just across and out. 29, 30, and sorry if I count wrong every now and then. Usually it means adding on reps. So don't worry, your glutes will be happy with that. Tomorrow at least. 36, 37. Keep your neck in nice alignment with your spine. Just 10 more. Hold your belly button into your spine to protect your lower back. 5, you never want to arch your back here, just keep it nice and neutral. And last one. Nice job. Now we're going to turn our knee out. So I want you to bring your toe to the opposite calf. This may be a little bit awkward, it depends on your flexibility. And from here, we're just going to raise it, and they're going to be tiny because we're obviously in this kind of stunted position. So it's just up and down. 2. Try to get it up there as much as possible. I know it's not going to be high. I want you to focus on pressing both your hip bones into the mat. Don't lift up your front hip. That's halfway. 35, keep breathing. 36.
About what a chemistry. I can see it in your eyes. You don't want to talk.
49 and 50. So that one you can't go really back with your foot, it's okay to be just angled slightly diagonally upwards. Okay, we're coming into an all fours position. Your choice if you want to come down here or if you want to stay in an extended arm all fours. Tummy's in, back is super flat here. We're going to angle our knee in this time, okay? So we were angled out before, now we're touching our knees together and this foot is diagonally up and we're going to poke up, extending as much as you can and back down. 2, 3. Push out of your shoulder blades. 19, 20. Make sure your hips are both facing down, both hip bones facing the carpet, halfway. 30. Try and lift it high. 40, just 10 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. We're doing a similar move. We're keeping our leg on that angle. We're going to make sure we're pressing out of those shoulder blades and we're really balancing the rest of our body. We're going to come up, poke to the back, open the hip, and then back down. It's like an arc. Around and poke back and down. Once you see it, look down at the carpet or the mat. 5. And try to keep your chest and shoulders towards the mat. It's a little bit slower and I really want you to push back and squeeze that glute on the up. 10. Also squeeze your other supporting leg, the glute, to help stabilize you. 18, 20. Come on, all the way high and poke across to the back. Breathe out on the up. Halfway. If your hands get sore here or your wrists get sore, you can make fists. Or you might want to come down on your elbows, that's fine too. 31. 37. 39. Really high and towards the back. 'We've got 5 more. Come on. Poke it up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice job. If you need a break for your arms, come back. Maybe roll out your shoulders a little bit. We're coming back into that same position, but this time we're actually going to be working this glute by stabilizing, okay? By using it as a supporting glute. We're going to come back. So see, this is neutral. I'm going to cross my leg behind, so my knees are behind, and I'm going to come back as I cross. So back and cross, and then in. Okay, so it's back and cross, and then bring your knee in towards your shoulder. That's the exercise, okay? So set yourself up, and you want to go back and cross and in. 2, you're tapping your knee, and you're pushing back and forth with that glute. 6, make sure you've got enough space in between your hands and that knee, so you can really push back. 10. So both sides are really getting work. but I want you to focus on really feeling this front glute. 15. 20. So it's down and explode up. Down and back, explode up. 25, that's halfway. Make sure your neck is still in nice alignment. Breathing out as you bring that leg up. 29, 30. Nice oblique work here as well. Come on, you can do it. 39, 40, just 10 more. Come on, 10. Try to keep going all the way back. Don't do it too shallow, otherwise you're not really going to feel that glute. 5 more. And 1. Nice job. Ouch. I really felt that one. I don't know about you. Okay, we're coming back into the same position again, but we're going to extend the front leg. Now I want you to pick it up as if you're going to do a glute raise. I want it at the top. I want to squeeze it, lengthen the leg, poke the toe towards the back wall. Now I want you to let it drop. So you're letting it drop and almost like a rag doll, letting your knee bend, and then use your glute to pick it up back in place. Drop, pick up. Drop, pick up. Okay? That's the exercise. 3, 4. It's like you're trying to stop it from dropping, and you're picking it back up. 7. And every time you pick up, it's a high squeeze of the glute. It's a lengthening the leg away. 11. 12, 13, 14, 19, 20. Hips are down to the mat like headlights. 25, halfway. Push out of your shoulder blades. $35, come on, 36. If you really squeeze, you should feel a little bit of shaking going on. 38, 39, 40, come on, just 10 more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, come back for a second. Deep breath in. Last exercise in this position, okay? We're coming back forward. Push out of those shoulder blades. Bring your leg up. Squeeze the glute. And we're just going to go side to side. Side to side. In and then out as far as you can with your knee down. In and out like a windshield wiper. 2, 3. Now focus and don't let your hips wiggle. 6. Keep it high. 7, 8. They're going to wiggle a bit, but I want you to use your core strength to try really hard to keep everything else stable. 9, 10. 15, come on. Try not to let the leg drop, and you still want that lengthening towards the back wall. Halfway. Bonus inner thigh work here. And outer thigh. 37, come on. Just 10 more. 10, 9, 1. Nice job. Guess what? We get to lie down on our backs. Yay. So, lay down all the way, and we want our legs about hip width apart. We want them in underneath our knees, so not further out. And we want to hold our tummy in, press our upper body into the mat. You can even use your hands here to help you. You're going to do a little pelvic tilt. So you're bringing your hips to your ribs. And then from here, you're going to lift an inch off the mat. So in this position, this is your starting position. You're going to feel everything engaging already. From here, I want you to think, plant your feet into the mat and imagine you're pulling them together. Okay, so pull them together as if you had sliders and you're pulling your legs in together. You feel all your inner thighs engaging, right? So in this position right now, tucked, inner thighs together, slightly up, you should already be feeling it. Now from here, all we're going to do is wrapping. So we want to work from the lower part of the glutes. Imagine you've got a ball just at the very base of your glutes, and you're wrapping your glutes in and together. In and together. Okay, that's the exercise. In and together. It's tiny, but you got to squeeze as if you're trying to burst something. In and together. 5. And remember that pulling in on the feet. So every time you wrap in and together, you pull in on the feet. Wrap in and together, pull in on the feet. 10. Keep your hips tucked. 12. 13. 14. 17. 18. This is super effective. 21. If you're squeezing like I'm squeezing, the burn is real. 25, halfway. Come on, 26. 29. Don't let up on those feet. 30. 31. Keep it high. You're not coming down towards the carpet, right? 35. 36. 37. In and wrap. 38. Come on, just 10 more. Squeeze it. 8, 7, 6, pulling on the feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. If you really squeezed, that should have burned so much. Okay, the next one, we're going to put our back leg on top of our, just above our kneecap, so not on our kneecap. And we're going to come up. So same sort of thing. Tuck your hips, pull up a little bit higher this time, maybe a couple of inches. Now this time, rather than doing that whole wrapping action, just squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your glutes by tucking your hip and squeeze your glutes as tight as you can. And we're going to go hip, 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 hip. 2, 3, 4. Keep that tuck. Press down with the other leg to create more resistance. 15. 20. Come on, squeeze the heck out of your butt. 25. The more you exaggerate it, the more you're also going to work outer and inner thighs. 29. 30. 33. Come on. High on the heart rate because we're using large muscle groups. 37, 38, come on, 39, squeeze, squeeze, 40, just 10 more, let's do it together, 10, 9, 8, 7, tummy's in strong to protect your back. I've lost count, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that definitely burned a lot. Now this is the last exercise on this side. Are you ready? So we're going to lift up and we're going to actually get to straighten the leg a little bit, okay, to get a bit of a hamstring stretch. Now as you straighten the leg, you're tucking your hips, you're lifting up, you're coming in, and as you come in, you tuck even harder, and then you're going to come down, lift the other leg, go higher, and it's in and tuck, down, up. In and tuck, down, up. Now you don't have to fully extend the leg if your hamstring is a little bit tight, like mine is at the moment. 15, oh no, 5. Have to concentrate on this one. In and tuck, and lift higher. 10. Sorry for miscounting. Sorry, not sorry. 16. Up higher. 19. Up and stop with the other leg. 20. Up and hold. 25, halfway. Come on, keep your hips aligned. Don't let them tip side to side. Leg doesn't have to come in very low. That's 30, 31. Feeling this on my lower back as well. Come on, push up. 10 more. That's it. Then we're on to the other side. 2, 3, and up. 4. Don't drop your butt to the mat. 5, 6, 9. Last one. Oh my gosh. Hug it in for a second. Breathe and roll up. And I'll give you a little child's pose. Oh, did you feel that burn? I definitely did. Mat, armpits down to the mat. Breathe. One more deep breath. And we're on to the other side. Are you ready? I'm not really ready, but we're going to go for it. So the first one is that nice one where we get to lay down. So you can either stay up here or maybe come down here, up to you. This has less strain on your lower back. Your legs are about hip width distance apart and both your kneecaps are down, so don't let your feet turn out. Keep everything aligned and down. And as you're doing this, once you see the exercise, I mean you should know it from last side, look in front of you, slightly down so your neck is in nice alignment with your spine. We're going to pick up the leg, squeeze that glute, and we're going to go across and down tap. Across and down It doesn't have to go far across, just a little bit across the center line. 10. Now you know what to expect. 20. The first few seem really quick and easy, but you know it's going to build. Halfway. Kneecap down to the mat and you're going directly across. 33. That's 40, just 10 more. Hold your belly button in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Now remember, we're going to cross our toe to the opposite calf. The further down you go, the easier. If you want to engage a little bit more hamstring, then keep it tight. And from here, we are just going to lift up, keeping that crossover position, okay? So it's up. And as you go up, you're poking your foot kind of up and back. 3. It's really just a tap down and straight back up, no resting down there. I know you people, you're just trying to catch breaks wherever you can. 27. It's contracted the entire time, okay? As much as you can, squeeze into it. Just 10. 2 and 1. Nice job. So we're coming up into our all fours position and we're starting with pushing out of our shoulders. Back is nice and flat. Bringing the knee in to meet the other knee. So you're knock-kneed here and you're going to poke out and extend as high as you can. So it's to the angle, extend and straighten, okay? Push out and it's 1. 15. 30. Lift up high. Kneecap stays down towards the mat. Don't turn it out. 40. Just 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay, we're doing that one where we're going to extend our leg long. We're going to pick it up, make sure we're squeezing that glute. We're going to let it drop, and then we're going to extend it up, okay? So you want to, oh no, we're not doing that one. We're doing the one where we stay knock-kneed, and we're going to go up and poke to the back, okay? So it's down, up and poke to the back. 3, 5. You can come down on your elbows if you need to. 10. Really high into the back. Opening up that hip.
was the last drink.
25, halfway. Remember, look down at your mat.
Want this night to be over.
Squeeze the supporting glute as well as you're up there.
We could go back to my place. 'Cause I don't want
34,
precious time.
35.
My place. If it's only for tonight, let's make it count. I love it, how your touch feels. I love
40, just 10 more.
get me in my place. No, I don't wanna waste no precious time.
4,
Last kiss was the last
3,
kiss. Make it hard
2, and last one. Nice job. Now we're doing that one where we're going to use this as a supporting leg, and we're going to cross behind and then bring our knee towards our elbow, okay? So as you cross behind, you're sitting your hip out and then knee up to the elbow, okay? So set yourself up. You want to make sure that your hands and your legs are slightly further apart here so you can really come low. And then when you come up, you're still in a perfect tabletop, okay? It's down and tap and up. Keep your leg high as you bring it into that elbow. Lots of work for your waist as well here. Tummies are in. 20.
Wanna get closer, it's not over yet. We could go back to my place. 'Cause I don't wanna waste no precious time. So let's go back to my place. If it's only for tonight, let
The further you sit back, the more you're going to feel it in that glute.
me touch feels. I love it, how you look at me.
30.
Place. No, I don't wanna waste no precious time.
Come on, 35. Keep breathing, deep breaths. Oxygen to the muscles. It will help you. 40, just 10 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Maybe rotate a little bit through your wrists. The heart rate gets up with those combination moves. Okay, we're back in line. Extend the front leg. Now we're going to do that one where we push out of our shoulders, keep everything in. You're going to lift your leg parallel, kneecap is down. You're going to let it drop as if you're about to catch it, and then up. Down and up. 3, 4. It's really extending through that leg. 7, 8. You can slightly extend diagonal. 10. Even a little hold at the top as you extend. It's up and extend. Up and stretch. Don't slouch.
I got your smile going on repeat. You're the star of my movie. Now it's done, still stuck in my seat.
19, 20. Come on. This one is super effective. You're stretching the hip as you let it kind of go down, and then you're squeezing up. You're getting every angle. 27. 30. Come on. You can do it down here, but it's going to be a little bit harder because your leg's going to actually touch the other leg. 10 more reps. Make fists maybe if your wrists get sore. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Maybe sit back for a second. Deep breath in. Last one in this position, and then we get to lay on our backs. Isn't that wonderful? Wonderful news. Okay, so remember the same thing. Parallel, so your kneecap is always down to the mat, and we're going to go across and out, and we're going to do it quite fast. 2, 4, keep it up. 6, wiggle that butt with your leg in the air. I don't want you to be too kind of violent with that hip wiggle, just a little wiggle, but mainly focusing on that butt staying high, squeezing it, and crossing that center line and out. 20. Halfway. Keep it up. I know it wants to drop. The more you push out, the more you get outer thigh. The more you push in, the more you get inner thigh. So make it big. 40. Come on, just 10. 9, 8, 7, 6. 2 and 1. Finish it. Oh. Okay, we get to lie down. Are you ready? Lie all the way down. Now remember, the setup here is super, super, super important. Your feet are hip width. They are closer underneath your knees, not further out. You're going to tilt your hips to your ribs. See how I'm tilting? And you're going to lift up an inch, and that's your starting position. Now you're going to think about your feet pulling in together as if you have those sliders. So your entire inner thigh all the way down to your tippy toes is contracting inwards. Okay, and from there, hands to the side. We're going to wrap the bottom part of the glutes in and up, wrap it, squeeze it, burst that tiny little water balloon. 5, 6, 7, tummies are in. 8, hips are still tucked. 9, feet are together. 10, 11. So it's not feet are together, feet are pulling together. There is a gap in between your feet. 15, come on, squeeze, wrapping in. 18, really focus here, maybe close your eyes. 20, 21, using the lower part of the glutes, very underused muscle. 25, 26, 27, don't drop. 28, 29, keep that tuck. 30, 31, feet pulling in. 35, 36, 37, up and squeeze. 38, wrapping. 39, just 5, 4, squeeze. 3, squeeze. 2, squeeze. Last one. Relax for a second. Okay. The other leg is going to cross above the kneecap, not on the kneecap. We're going to still keep that tuck, and we're going to squeeze that glute. So come up, tuck, a little bit high, so a couple of inches. Squeeze the heck out of that glute, and we're going to hip side to side. Push the hip side to side, side to side. 4. Push down with your top leg, create resistance. 20, come on, squeeze the heck out of that glute. 26, 28, come on, 29, fight for stability. 35, keep that tuck. 40, just 10 more. 8, 7, 5, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, that one is just so intense. Your entire body is fighting to keep you stable there. Okay, other leg down. Remember the one where we get to come in? Wow, my hamstring is actually really tight from all of that. So we're going to keep the tuck. We're going to lift up. We're going to come in, tuck even further, down, pick up the other leg, and up as you pick up the other leg, okay? So it's in and tuck, lift it up. In and tuck, lift it up. Doesn't have to come in high or low. Doesn't have to be fully straight, can be bent. Find a way of doing it that you feel challenging, but you know we've got 50 reps, right? And we're only up to rep 7, 8, 9, you are not tapping down in between. Put a fist there. 10, 11, tuck and raise, tuck and raise. So you're lifting up a little bit higher as you're raising that leg. 16. Try and keep your hips level. Come on. We're nearly done with this. This is halfway. We're nearly done with this entire workout. 29, 30, come on. 32, tummies are in. 33, keep tucking. 34, don't lose form now. 35, we're nearly done. 36, 37. 40, come on, 10 of your best. That's all I'm asking, 10 of your best, whatever that looks like. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring your knees in. Oh my gosh, did you manage to finish? Oh, even if you only did half the reps, I applaud you. That wasn't easy. Okay, we're just going to extend that front leg. I can't bring it in very far because I've been doing a lot of glute bridge over the last few days in my personal workouts, and my hamstrings are super tight at the moment. Bring it slightly out to the side and down. Stretch those inner thighs. So all those angle changes means that we worked our thighs and as well from all different angles. We worked our hamstrings, we worked our glutes. We really did a total lower body workout just now. Figure 4 stretch, bring that in. Maybe push away slightly. Also upper body stabilizing, definitely core. Some of these positions, they really work the entire body. That's why your heart rate ends up getting high. Just extend the back leg now. So good for you to be able to just rotate in all different directions and strengthen every angle of your glutes, of your thighs. Because we often, if you're just doing the same old standard exercises, we'll often just have imbalances, and you don't want that. You want to just keep working from every angle. Help yourself out. As you get older, you're going to regret it if you're just doing all those squats, all those lunges in a parallel position, especially if you're using weights and you're just training your muscles to be a certain way. And then as you get older, you have a fall or something happens and you have to quickly react and you end up pulling something because all of your supporting muscle fibers are so underused. You don't want that. Bring it to the front and look towards the back. I'm not saying that you can't do weights, definitely still do weights, but make sure you're also doing some form of body weight or maybe resistance band work to balance it out. Look towards the front. This side's always a lot tighter for me. Breathe. And then just sit up. And we're going to bring this in. So it's similar to what we just did. Bring it in and lift it up. That always feels so nice, just holding that there. Some people like to put it behind their head. I haven't been doing enough yoga to be able to do that right now. I'm usually pretty flexible, but I've actually been a bit naughty with my stretching lately. Other leg, especially this one. This one doesn't want to move. This one's just like, leave me alone. I'm happy just down on the floor. No leg, you're getting stretched today. Okay, we've got to pretend for the people that we stretch all the time, like good fitness instructors. We're fallible too. Minnie probably stretches more than me. She stretches constantly. After her 5 million naps a day, she gets up and stretches. Just reach over, side to side, across, across. We worked our obliques quite a bit. And that is it. Thanks so much for joining me for 1000 Rep Challenge Glutes. I hope that you'll be able to sit down without pain tomorrow, or maybe I hope you don't get to sit down without pain and you have pain for 3 days, because that means you're building some nice strong glutes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next segment.